My name is Robert Reed. My background is I've been in the wholesale retail business for over 25 years. My major accomplishment is working in the men's and kids fashion area. I was a president of Nautica Children's, which is one of the top 3 traditional brands in the United States, with Ralph Lauren and Tommy Hilfiger. Then, prior to that, I was the president of Halston Men's, which is a high-end designer men's area, very much contemporary in feeling. And then prior to that, I was VP at Perry Ellis International, again a contemporary men's house that was very directed by trends and what was happening in fashion. And I started off as a buyer for an upscale department store, Higbee's, in the middle of the country. The key elements of this and what I control was product development, brands, marketing, and sales. That's really what my focus was on at that particular time. I am presently a full-time professor at FIT, where I'm focusing on retail strategies and buying and planning, as well as licensing and brand development.
So I am Jean-Marc Régeau. I'm French and American. Started my career in France, working for L'Oréal, a relatively well-known cosmetic company, working for retailing, merchandising in the cosmetic world. Then I worked for a company called American Express. I worked in France, I worked in the UK, and then in the US with increasing responsibilities in marketing and marketing communication and strategic management and marketing strategic management. I started to have quite a lot of interaction with the world of fashion, because in some ways it could be argued that American Express is a fashion brand. Then I left American Express and created my own company, and I dedicated my consulting in marketing and marketing communication planning and execution with multiple fashion brands, from single designers to bigger fashion brands. And since 2009, I am a full-time professor at the Fashion Institute of Technology, where I teach marketing and marketing communications to fashion business aspiring students.
Well, this is an exciting opportunity for us with our experience to show you how to really understand the retail fashion landscape of the United States. We're going to be focusing on that. We'll be doing role-playing as what a buyer needs for your products, case studies of showing successes that have happened here in the United States, and opportunities, retailers' floors, where there's opportunities, trends, price points that you can deal with. Some of my clients I also work with presently now are Brooks Brothers, Vanity Fair Corporation as a wholesaler, as well as Li & Fung and international manufacturers from Korea and China.
They need to know very precisely which target to aim at, and they need to know very precisely for that target what the exact value and positioning strategies that we want to have. Because this is what the retailers in the United States will be looking at. They want not only to have a good design, but they want also to know that this collection has a sales and marketing potential behind it, because there is a real target, and this line and this collection will have a real value for this particular target. And if it were the case, then the retailers will be more easily opening their doors to such collection in their stores. And that will be also leading this understanding of how the different type of targets and how to build your value and your positioning will be combined with also an overview of the US fashion consumer in the United States, so that the attendees will have a clear understanding of the various options of segments that they might be able to aim at.
Well, I'm going to be presenting in day 2, 3, and 4. On day 2, we're going to be really looking at the U.S. fashion retail business overview of what's happening in the marketplace with trends in omni-channel. I'm also going to be setting up on day 3, you're going to be introduced to Don Usselman, who is an Executive Vice President of Saks Stores. Don will be speaking to you directly about his Saks business and his experience, which I'll be there for that too. In day 4, we're going to be doing in the morning a buyer's feedback, where you'll be doing role play with assortment sheets and how to sell your company. And in the afternoon, we're going to actually be doing a store visit, where we're going to be going out to 3 different locations. One will be an upscale mall that will have a Neiman's and a Nordstrom's in it. Another will be a boutique area, which will show you better specialty stores, as well as seeing an H&M store in the same general area.
what should be the value proposition that they should be combining and reinforcing this collection with, and with what positioning approach, so that the retailers, when they present those collections with the retailers, they not only present the collection, but also the marketing story that will make the retailer open their doors to such product. So that will be the first session where the attendees will be practically applying the learning that I will be sharing to define for their own collection their particular target value positioning for their particular collection. The second session will be on the Friday afternoon, the day 4, when we'll be visiting a few stores that Professor Reed mentioned. While Professor Reed will be providing the retailing side of the equation, I will be providing the marketing side of the equation for the comments and presentation that we'll be sharing with the attendees as we visit those stores.
I think designers, manufacturers, brand developers that really want to move from where they are into the United States, this would be a great opportunity for them to understand the business here in our States.
If you want to have a concrete idea about where it would make the most sense for you to go into in terms of retailers and which type of retailers with this, for this particular target, with this particular value and this particular positioning, and end up with a concrete plan at the end of this event on how to do that, then this is a type of event that you want to participate into.
They will have tremendous knowledge and they will know how to proceed when they're done with this whole seminar. They'll know exactly what they need to do to get business in the United States.